Welcome to the 2020 Blue Glass Awards. My name is Michael Nowens, and I'm the Executive Director of the Blue Whiskey Independent Film Festival. Before we get things kicked off, I just wanted to take a moment and for whom without this event could not have been possible. I'll start with our Operations Director and Festival MC, Jonathan C. Leggett, who guided us through our thank you for all of your time and efforts in getting this whole event together. I want to thank Therese Minarzik, our development director, who also runs our social media for all of your fundraising work throughout the year and promoting the fest on social media. So thank you for all you do. I want to thank Catherine Siegel, who has been running our front of house throughout the event and also handling all filmmaker communication. Thank you so much. And Kyle Friedberg, who's been handling a lot of the video for this week and coordinating all that. A lot of what you're watching tonight is his work. So thank you, Kyle, for all that you do. I want to thank our programming staff as well, our programming director, Steve Coulter, who led a great group of programmers to watch all these films and make some very, very difficult decisions. So thank you to Steve and his team, our lead features programmer, Jeff Green, and our lead shorts programmer, Erica Schmeck. And lastly, I would like to thank our supporting sponsors, Nicholas & Associates and Foxhole Creative. Now on to the event. To get us started, I'm going to turn this over to our judge chair, Pete Geither. Take it away, Pete.
After the 2020 Blue Whiskey Independent Film Festival had to be put on hold last year, we were excited to finally publicly screen these films. With my fellow judges, Emily Barber and Libby Hake, we experienced an incredible week of outstanding films featuring compelling, character-driven stories. The judging decisions were extremely hard, and not all worthy films could receive awards. As always, it meant a lot as judges to be able to experience these films in the theater with an audience. On to the 2020 Blue Glass Awards. A good original score is a character in itself. And this documentary about Gambian refugees in Italy, the score brought out the life and exuberance of people who have faced horrific challenges. The Blue Glass Award for Best Original Score goes to Dozer Gang and Lil Boss for Taranga, Life in the Waiting Room.
From the thud of a bottle of nail polish being lightly set onto a dresser, to the rustle of a comforter being slid into its tidy place, this year's winner created an environment that echoed the main character's torment, grief, and longing. The Blue Glass Award for Best Sound goes to Aaron Hill for Waiting by the Phone.
The production designer helps create the world that we inhabit for a short time while enjoying a film. This year's winner transported us to a dystopian island in a different time or dimension with incredible texture and detail. The Blue Glass Award for Best Production Design goes to Lena Rush for Hypoxia.
What's with the sniffers?
Same drill every couple of months. Usually in and out. And I get to put this in the window until they trade me for another one.
Doesn't it make you nervous?
Well, if I had anything to grow, it would. But this stuff, it's useless.
I always wondered why you even bothered with it.
Well, it helps sell the illusion. It's kind of like if you went to a museum and nothing was in a frame. You'd feel a little off, even if it took you a while of walking around to realize it.
Yeah, like a dentist with no teeth.
The art and craft of editing is a critical part of the filmmaking process, shaping the story and evoking emotion. The importance of editing is particularly true in the case of documentary films. For his editing of the short documentary film, 5 Years North, the Blue Glass Award for Best Editing goes to Alejandro Valdez Rochin.
Me siento marreo, me siento débil. Tengo miedo. Primero Dios, no me van a agarrar, no me van a deportar.
The problem here is that someone who's a criminal is in the same category as someone who's not a criminal. And it just keeps getting to be more and more. How do you keep up with that?
Y aquí la vida no es fácil, pero tenemos que aguantar. Más después nos vamos a ser un poco más felices, ¿no?
Cinematography is the visual storytelling of the film. In a film where dialogue was often sparingly used, this visual storyteller brought to life a photographer and the complex people and insects that intruded on and filled his life. The Blue Glass Award for Best Cinematography goes to Yu Oishi for Woman of the Photographs.
When a talented group of actors comes together to tell a compelling story, it has the power to delight and enchant an audience. The Blue Glass Award for Best Ensemble Cast goes to Office Song.
I was going through the motions. I wasn't prepared when I met you.
I wish I could wish her well, but my own life is my own hell.
I've been sat here now for 20-odd years. I've seen it all.
2 weeks, 1 day, 3 hours and 12 minutes have just sped by.
I smell trouble.
The role of supporting actress is no small feat. However, sometimes the biggest presence on screen can come from the smallest of people. Captivating and charming, this year's winner for Best Supporting Actress filled the story with her presence and brought the world around her to life. This year's Blue Glass Award for Best Supporting Actress goes to Olivia Perez for Remember When.
No me salen de la casa, no le abran la puerta a nadie y me lavan los platos.
You're doing the dishes.
But no, you are. I cleaned them last time.
So?
So it's your turn. We need to take turns.
Entre los dos me lavan los platos.
You're older than me, so you should be doing it
We have
way
to take
more
turns.
times. I don't want to take turns, okay?
It doesn't matter.
A supporting actor can play a crucial role in moving the story forward and defining the other characters. In a beautifully understated performance that encourages the other characters to take risks they might not otherwise have taken to find their fulfillment, playing Zajo in the film Woman of the Photographs. The Blue Glass Award for Best Supporting Actor goes to Toshiaki Inomata.
知りたい。
本当に知りたいの？
うん。
娘はね、おとなしい子だったよ。でも7歳の時に亡くなってね、学校に行く途中、交通事故で。娘がいなくなると妻と話すこともないし、お互い一緒にいるのが辛くてね。まあそれからずっと一人だよ。
奥さんとは仲直りしないの？
向こうはもう再婚して子供もいるし、会わない方がいいよ。
寂しくない？
寂しくないね。もう20年以上前だし。寂しくなった頃は酔っ払って寝ちゃってるよ。な。
It's a huge deal when an actor creates a compelling character on screen. It's even more amazing when they create three vastly different ones. Every audience member had a moment of astonishment when they realized that the three excellent lead characters, Vera, a bank robber from New Jersey, Alice, an introverted mechanic, and Katerina, a pop star influencer, were played by the same actress. The Blue Glass Award for Best Actress goes to Nika Burnett for Brindisi.
I'm gonna wear a French suit, so French. It's gonna fit me perfectly.
Yes, and
tailored.
we're gonna get you a little pocket square to match your little tie.
And you're gonna wear Chanel. Oh, Chanel, all the time.
And we're gonna get a French flat, and we're gonna live there, and we're gonna love everyone forever. Yes!
I'm so proud of us.
When should we leave?
Okay, let's review the plan.
Okay, so we bury the money.
We bury the money.
Yeah.
We drive up the coast to the south of France, ditch a car over the border, and then we take a train to our new hometown.
We ditch the car over the border? Why?
The Italian police may be looking for it.
Right.
So we ditch it.
But what if they're looking for it now?
So we ditch the car here and take a train to Genoa, and then we take another one to Nice.
You can't take a train. The whole point of driving is to avoid the passport checks, and there's two on the train because of Monte Carlo.
Monaco.
Cristiano, you better save the correcting me bullshit, okay? This is serious.
In a lead performance that both charmed us with his character's humor and bravado and touched our hearts with his existential struggles, the Blue Glass Award for Best Actor goes to Owen Maloney, who plays John Snake Eyes Griffin in the short narrative film Mug.
So you are going to kill yourself when you go home?
That was the plan, yeah.
And I can't change your mind.
For fuck's sake, no, like...
Damn it. What's your money situation like?
I'm sorry, my what?
Your money situation. How much in your wallet and on your cards?
I don't know. A couple $100 or so, maybe?
Right. So, like, you're not exactly going to need that, are you? So, like, why don't you just give that to me, and that way we can both go our separate ways?
Sorry, boy, couldn't do it.
Why not?
Basic principle, couldn't do it.
What?
I can't just give you the money now, can I?
Why not?
Because you tried to fucking mug me, maybe.
So what are you gonna do with it?
Not fucking give it to you, that's what I'm gonna do with it. Look, you can't just go around casually robbing people, alright? That shit doesn't fly.
You don't even fucking know me, man.
Piss off, I don't know you. I know your type, and believe me, you're a dime a dozen.
Any great film starts with a great idea. Something clever and unexpected, yet familiar enough to draw us in. But that alone is not enough. The characters need to be dynamic and their journeys equally complex. The dialogue should speak from each character's unique voice and drive the decisions of the film. This year's winner was fluid, funny, and punchy, whose seemingly unrelated stories weave together in a beautiful and hysterical way. This year's Blue Glass Award for Best Screenplay goes to Brindisi.
Think about it. Mikey has this big deal lined up with Navillion Fume Diamonds. It will buy lots of time and attention while you actually get some writing done. And I train with this new trainer. It's exactly what we need. We announce the engagement, then I go fight in Greece, then we spend the rest of the time with your family around the islands, celebrating engagement.
How much time do I have to decide?
The Diamonds rep is meeting us at the shoot.
So it's already done. Jesus Christ, Leo.
Yes. Well, I didn't think my girlfriend and my best friend was going to say no. So yes, we've moved forward with the plans.
You can save the passive aggression, okay? I'm gonna take the generous minutes of this car ride to think about it.
Don't text your mom.
I'm gonna text your mom.
Hurts my feelings.
Yeah.
This year's festival had several outstanding animated films utilizing a wide variety of styles. One really blew us away with a combination of time-lapse and claymation, following the story of a delightfully unique character through their entire cycle of life. The Blue Glass Award for Best Animation goes to Muedra.
Music videos have a dual mission: showcase a song and tell an entertaining story. The journey of a lawn chair pilot both delighted and uplifted our audience. The Blue Glass Award for Best Music Video goes to Too Close to the Sun.
Too close to the sun. Too close to the sun.
The director gives a film vision and also serves to guide the film crew and actors in achieving that vision. It's an additional challenge to direct yourself in the film, and yet there was one film that brilliantly pulled that off. The Blue Glass Award for Best Director goes to Nika Burnett and Alessandro Marino for Brindisi.
Documentary films can take the audience inside a world that they would never otherwise experience. Following a number of African immigrants who flee to Italy, we intimately see and feel the pain and joy of these young men as they pursue their dreams despite enormous obstacles. The Blue Glass Award for Best Short Documentary Film goes to Tarenga, Life in the Waiting Room.
Whenever you get into Taronga, you feel safe. What we are doing is not think about those things that we pass through.
Try and bring the baby up.
We dance to forget. We sing to forget. To forget the horrors that we passed through before we came to Naples.
A casa loro sarà una delle nostre priorità.
Some of the best films surprise us with their compassion and challenge the way that we think about others and the world around us. This year's winner for Best Short Narrative found an unlikely moment of humanity between two desperate characters after a failed mugging attempt. Hilarious, thought-provoking, and heartbreaking. This year's Blue Glass Award for Best Short Narrative Drama goes to Mug.
Would you not feel guilty for hurting them? Why do you think I fucking asked you to stab me, Declan? That's the only thing that stopped me this whole time. I spent years fucking miserable for other people's sake, and well, now they can be miserable for a while, and then life goes on, as it always does. John. No, man, alright? Fuck them, okay? Fuck them. People always tell me I've got to put myself first, and now I finally am.
Maybe I should just do it too, so then. I'm sick to the teeth of being miserable. I just never thought of killing myself.
Don't start now, Declan boy. If you don't have that thought in your mind, why force it?
In any good performance or film, humor is an essential element of humanity. It brings the audience together and lightens our spirits, even when at the hands of the devil. This year's Blue Glass Award for Best Short Narrative Comedy goes to Brought to You by Satan.
Jim, how's it teaching?
It's good.
Yeah? What classes are you teaching this semester?
Writing, creative writing and fiction, stuff like that.
Well, that's neat. You know, Jeannie's dad has written a few books. He is not just a pastor, he is a published author. Yep, I showed him.
Mostly books on faith or Christ and family.
Yeah, well, he wrote a supernatural family thriller. It's so good.
Have to get you a copy.
Oh, you can give him one of those signed hardbacks. No, I really should have shared a meal. I just can never finish these portions.
You got it to go.
Yeah, I could have it for lunch. But, you know, it gets spongy when you put it in the microwave.
Jeannie, did I tell you? Tonight's dinner is brought to you by Satan. I say, tonight's dinner is brought to you by Satan. What's that?
This feature documentary highlights the bravery, determination, and difficulties of undocumented immigrants. This intimate look at the life of Luis, a teenage boy from Guatemala, is it turns humorous, frustrating, and inspiring. The Blue Glass Award for Best Feature Documentary goes to 5 Years North.
Bueno, para mí, tu iPhone, please. Muchas gracias.
Radio check.
It's this one.
Police, conducting an investigation, sir. We're just gonna ask you a couple of questions, okay?
My mother's from Cuba and my father's from Puerto Rico. They don't want me to do this anymore. Your wallet too? You sure?
He has 6 kids.
Te vamos a extrañar mucho.
It's sad that things like this happen.
We left our country because
Tengo 75,000 quetzales mi deuda. 17 dinero para mi familia.
I'm not gonna tell you that we never arrest a non-criminal because I'd be lying.
Being a filmmaker is an arduous journey. From writing to casting to directing and into post, the road is long and full of unforeseen challenges. This is especially difficult when all these essential roles are occupied by the same people. This year's Best Feature Narrative Film won our hearts with its humor, charm, romance, chaos, and whimsy. We were left wanting to go to Greece with them. The Blue Glass Award for Best Narrative Feature goes to Brindisi.
Pardon, monsieur. Où est la sortie? What?
Say that again, V.
Say what again?
Ask me where the exit is.
No.
I know it.
No. I don't have to do what you tell me to
That's
do.
because you don't know how to say it.
No.
You keep
I know
making
exactly
up
what
stuff.
I'm saying.
Words that
I
do
don't
not
speak
exist.
French for you on command.
You didn't even listen to
I
it,
don't
or
have
me
to
for
do
that
what you tell
matter.
me to do. Oh, really? I'm not listening? You're literally yelling over me right now.
Okay, please. I would love nothing more than to listen. Please share with me your infinite knowledge and command of the French language, Vera.
Vera.
Vera is an Italian word.
It is my
It's
name.
Vera.
Christian,
You-
I'm not.
I cannot pretend you're right on this.
Literally my name.
It's an
my-
Italian word that the New Jersey Americans who adopt you chose to seem hip. That's why everybody calls you V. They don't know how to say it.
The festival is always proud and thrilled to feature a number of films either shot in Illinois or made by Illinois filmmakers. One film was not only made by an Illinois filmmaker, but told a compelling story about Chicago's Rogers Park and its diverse residents that made us feel like we were there. The Blue Glass Award for Best of Illinois goes to Little Nations.
I have the great pleasure of awarding this year's audience favorite. This film inspired our viewers through its unrelenting hope and persistence. It rallied the troops to show that together we can make a difference and that love truly trumps hate. This year's Blue Glass Award for audience favorite goes to Resisterhood.
And he had the audacity to ask, why couldn't I vote for him? What did I have to lose? Everything.
We the people have the power.
Recently, someone looked at me and he said, hey, you lady from ISIS, get out of our country and leave us alone. I feel so bad now that I have to take my scarf off when I'm driving my car because I'm scared about my life.
We have to keep together, we have to keep talking, we have to keep fighting, we have to keep inspiring each other and reminding each other what's at stake.
Mr. Speaker, I will not be here or outside at the inauguration ceremony. The event I'm going to is the Women's March on Washington.
Thank God to the women for having invited and called us all together.
To me, it's like a very simple message. You're not alone.
Love, not hate, makes America great.
I want to stand up for people who are in danger, and I want to use the incredible platform that I have to make someone else feel more comfortable in their own skin.
This year's Best of Fest had so many amazing things going for it. Acting, directing, comedic storytelling, and more. We loved it, and we want to see these talented filmmakers do a lot more in the future. The Blue Glass Award for Best of Fest goes to Brindisi.
We go to Greece.
What? How?
Boat.
What boat?
Sono io il capo e prendo io le decisioni.
You're being emotional now.
Sei felice?
No, no, no.
I love you.
Me? Really?
then maybe you should join us.
Okay.
Queen Yancy. Yes.
Yeah.